Hello to all. I'm Yogita. Welcome you to the learning session. Hope y'all are still learning and not wasting any time. But today our subject is psychiatric nursing and we are dealing with a concept called defense mechanism. You may be very familiar with the concept because this topic you'll study in your psychology also. So today once again I'll repeat the same topic. It's called a defense mechanism. So some important defense mechanism I'll be explaining to you with some suitable examples so that it will be easy for you to understand. Now first one is repression. Now a repression means it's an unconscious or involuntary forgetting of painful ideas, events or conflicts. Like what to say here, like you may example here you may had a very bad fight with your sister, your brother. Now after the event you're not able to recall, you forgot their birthday or some important dates you missed out. Okay, this is called repression. Next is denial. Denial is an unconscious refusal to accept something which is really unacceptable to us. For example, like you may receive a phone call saying that death of your loved one which is really painful to you and you're denying to accept that, or else a mother who has only one child and receiving information from a doctor saying that a child is suffering with a serious kind of disorders, medical illness, so mother is not ready to accept that, so this is called denial. Next is displacement. Now it is unconscious discharging of pent up emotions to the less threatening object. Like my emotions, I'll be went out, like I'll ventilate my feelings with the object which is really less threatening to me. Now example, now in office now boss had some anger and he has shouted at his employee. Now that man who has received the scolding from boss was really distressed. He really got very bad anger, but unfortunately is not able to react back to his boss. So when he come to the home, definitely he will ventilate his emotions on his wife. Now again same, wife felt bad, she got distressed and her emotion she'll pent up with the children, so it goes in a chain. Like this is going a flow, we will ventilate our feelings to the object which is really less threatening to us. This is called displacement mechanism. Next is reaction formation. Here replacing the unacceptable feelings with their exact opposite feelings. Now for example, like brother, now you are really finding very jealous and anger towards your brother, but what do? Your behavior will be completely opposite to your feelings. Like you may show high respect and giving extreme concern, your extreme respect to your brother. Next one is sublimation. Now sublimation means it is you're channelizing your feelings, emotions or drives in a socially accepted manners. Now for example, like a boy, a very young boy who lost his lover. Now he has to now he has to channelize his feelings. Like he may have lot of love, affection, such kind of feelings, but if he speak anything with others regarding love or sex, then definitely people think bad about him. So now the boy started to write a poems, so where he is expressing his love feelings regarding the beauty of his girlfriend, everything is expressed in poem. So this is a way how he is channelizing his drive into a right socially accepted way. This is called sublimation. Next one is compensation. Here consciously you're trying to overcome with a deficiency. I can give you one example. Maybe a boy who is not very good in studies. Okay, he was not cleared any paper, he used to fail in a subject so that he don't get any recognition in the class. But the same boy, he will be a topper, I mean athletic event, he will be a champion. So this is the way he is compensating himself in another activity. This is the way how he will get the recognition. Next one is projection. Here unconsciously blaming others for your difficulty or failure. What we can say that better example, Like when the surgeon, who is a very famous surgeon who has done a major surgeries, but unfortunately when his surgeries failed, he is not ready to accept his failure. Instead of that, he is projecting this failure on a nurse who was assisting him in the surgery in the theater. So this is a way he will project his failure on others. He want to project his failure on others. This is called projection defense mechanism. Next one is intellectualization. Here, like you are trying to separate your emotions from that situation so that you react in such a way that there is no attachment to the situation. For example, now you may met with a car accident, like, but you try to separate, detach your feelings from that. So whenever anybody speak about a major car accident, you are showing no emotion towards that. Okay, then is a regression. Here, unconscious return to an earlier and more comfortable developmental level. Like this is how I can say one example. Like those are grown adult, they may try to go back to the early childhood period. Like when they feel very sad, yeah, feel very low. They may have a nail biting. Yeah, they may sleep in a C shape so that they feel more comfortable and relaxed. Next one is regression. Here, unconscious return to an sorry, it's done. Regression is done. No, not done. Regression is not done. Let me explain. Regression is unconscious return to an earlier and more comfortable developmental level. Now, okay, sorry for the interruption. I'll restart again. I'll repeat. Now here we learn about a defense mechanism called undoing. Now here undoing means you are consciously doing something counteract. For example, now you're giving or you're offering ice cream to a child who was punished for the thing what he has done some mistake. Okay, the child has done some mistake, for that you're given a punishment. Now for that, to overcome, you make up that you're providing, you're offering the ice cream to the child. This is called a defense mechanism of undoing. Next one is conversion. Now here unconsciously expression of intrapsychic conflicts into a somatic complaint. For example, now a student who will wake up in the early morning, okay, early morning with a complaint of migraine. This happens on the day of exams. Okay, on the day of exams, now the client, yeah, a student will get a severe headache and he is forced to take the rest on that day. This is what called conversion. His psychic conflicts will convert it into a physical complaint. Next, let me repeat once again that regression. Now, regression means unconscious return of an earlier and more comfortable developmental level. Here, the adult is going back to the own way where he can see comfortable to himself. Like they may throw as a temper tantrum when he does not get his own way, or else he may start a nail biting, a crying, a child like a C shape. The adult may go and sleep in a C shape where usually how the small kids are sleeping. This is a way he will get more comfortable to his level. Okay, so let me repeat what all are the defense mechanism what we learned today. Repression, regression, denial, reaction formation, displacement, rationalization, projection, undoing, compensation, conversion, and intellectualization. So this is all are the important defense mechanism what we can write for the exam. It's better when you get a short answer questions. We'll write, list out all the defense mechanism and explain very few, and depending on the marks you can write in detail regarding the defense mechanism with the example. I hope you understood the defense mechanism, and I'll catch you in some more topics in a new learning sessions. Thank you.